Number 7, if you want to win on the Hyperlocal list, you might want to call the people that already know you, like you, and trust you. Now, just for fun, ready? Everybody grab your phone and very quickly go to your phone and go to your contacts. Go to your contacts. Go to your contacts like I just did in your phone. Super important. Everybody's got to do it. And then I want you to go to the very bottom to tell me, scroll down like the pound sign or the XYZ at the very bottom. You just hit that on the side. I have 5,513 contacts. I want to know how many you have. How many people do you have on your phone? Joe Ferrente. Whoa, look at Bob, 4,000. Tasha, 744, 200. Look at these numbers, guys. Oh, you're going to love me and you're going to hate me in a minute. 2,000, 3,200, 4,500, 14,000 contacts in her phone. 2,900. Okay, so you got the idea. Now you ready? Watch this, everybody. Here's what the math tells us today. So keep your phone out. You ready? I want you to take that number and give me the number at 7% of it. What's 7% of that number? What's 7% of that number? So you've got 2,000 people in your phone. I think that's 100 and, 7%, 10% would be 200. So it's like 130, 140. Look at all these numbers. 175, 111, 26, 35, 20, 257, 106. So watch this, everybody. Pay really close attention. If you pay attention to the property data over the last 12 months of both property data and human data, social data, the numbers Gail show right now that 7 to 8% of every person in your phone is thinking about selling their home this year. 7 to 8% of every person in your phone is thinking about selling this year. I really want you to get this point. You are sitting on 35. So, you're sitting on 35 listings right now in your phone, right? Joe Ferrente is sitting on 105. Trinette is sitting on 242. Jackie is sitting on 41, right? Terry's sitting on 160. Rainey is sitting on 86, right? What I want you guys to get is if you're going to do all these things, which I want you to do to protect your brand, to put you in a position where you are defending yourself against all these monster companies and more, you have to start calling the people in your phone. You have to start talking to the people in your phone. Now, I saw a buddy of mine who I'm going to give a little shout out to. His name is Peter Rader, longtime coaching client. So Peter and I, at the blueprint we did, I think it was earlier in the year, and I forget what month, February, March, whatever it was, I said to Peter, on the Zoom screen, how many people are in your phone? And I forget the numbers, like 1,800 or 1,900. And I said, Peter, I want you to call every person, right? I just saw it, right? March 3rd, 1,207 people on his phone. Now, Peter's out here with us right now. So Peter, you could see when I screenshotted this from my phone and text you and said, I'm going to share these numbers. You can see, my friends, he's had 471 conversations, Amy, with people in his phone. He's had 35 listing appointments, like people that raised their hand. Some of them are like, we want to do it in a year. Some of them they want to do it now. Some of them are like, we want you to just talk to us. We want to know what our options are. But he's got 7% conversion. Do you guys want to know what his script is? Who would like to know what his script is? Okay, it's really complicated. You ready? I haven't talked to you in forever. How have you been? Peter, did I get that right? Right? He's like, I'm sending you the new data today. Thank you. I haven't talked to you in forever, Suzanne. How are you doing? Oh my God. And now, obviously, they're going to say, I haven't talked to you. How have you been? What's going on? How's your family? How's your life? How's your kids? How's your puppy, right? But if you want the question to ask, it's right here. If you want the question to ask, look at this question, everybody. So after I'm like, Suzanne, how you been? What's shaking? What are you doing? What's new? How's life? How's work? Then I'm going to say, Suzanne, I've been asking everybody I know, how has COVID and the last year plus of the pandemic changed the way you feel about your home? And then you shut up. And you know what you're going to hear? My house is too small. I need more space. I want a backyard. I've been dreaming about a pool. And listen, my friends, be very clear. As more and more people get vaccinated, right? As more and more people feel safe and secure going outside on the coast mostly, you know what's happening? All those people now, you call them and say, hey, how has COVID changed? And you know what they're doing? They're like, I have been working at the dining room table of my house for the last 15 months. My spouse works in the master bedroom closet. We have a 3-year-old, 5-year-old, and 7-year-old. We've been afraid to go out. And guess what? Now those people are thinking about selling. Look up here, guys. Are they going to go to your site? Are they going to call you? Or do you think they're probably going to go online and start doing research? I think all of you know the truth. They're going to go online. They're going to do what everybody else does. What are homes selling for in my area? Let me go on Zillow. What's the latest estimate? What are homes selling for? They're going to go on Redfin. They're going to go on Realtor. They're going to go on all these sites, my friends, because it's easy. So what must we do? What must we do? We got to get comfortable and confident and start carving out an hour or two every day to reach out to everyone that already knows us, likes us, and trusts us. And by the way, look up here. All those companies and the other 40 companies would prefer that you didn't. Do you guys get that? They would prefer that you didn't do it and you kept looking for the secret formula to suddenly have all of your clients reach out to you. But hand-to-hand combat is still where it's at. So what else should you say? Hey, home price appreciation has been this, right? Sellers in 2021 that sell are going to capitalize on record low interest rates. They're going to capitalize on the shortage of properties, massive buyer demand. Hey, so far this year, home prices in Tulsa, Oklahoma are up 18%. You start giving them this information, and then you ask, who do you guys know that's thinking about selling? I promise you, if you just ask this question after saying, how's it going? You won't have to get into any of this, but you should know all these details because you're the hyperlocal expert. Now, I will tell you, in addition, should you mail all of your past clients from 2010 to 2018 an updated home valuation? What do you guys think? Doing 5, 6 of those a day and then following up, right? I'm 5 weeks into my career, second week into Tom Ferry coaching with Coach Frank Herrera, who's been calling, who has me calling everybody in my database and tracking 2.5 hours a day. I'm having amazing conversations and leads from folks I would have never expected. Mark French, Austin, Texas, one of the hottest markets in the country. Mark, that's the power of having a coach. Absolutely, yes. Good job. All right, now you ready? Before you say, hey, Tom, I'm brand new and I don't know anybody, look at this. You know what's also working right now? If you're new and you're like, I moved here from Salt Lake City, I'm now living in Phoenix, Arizona, I don't know anybody, this would be low on my list of things to do, but I want you to know it works. They're literally calling and saying, hey, my name is Tom Ferry. I don't know if you know this, but a property just sold down the street. It had 6 offers on it and sold for what looks like 18% more than the asking price. But here's the problem. 6 offers meant 5 buyers are crying right now because they desperately want to live in your neighborhood. I'm curious, do you know anybody that's thinking about selling? I'm curious, would you like a crazy offer on your home? And agents are doing this, William. Legendary agents are doing it with them and their teams. And it's just been nuts. Look at Terry says, I got 47 offers on a recent listing. And the biggest mistake that we make is we go, yay, 47 offers. Oh my God, my seller's so happy. But what about the remarketing in that community? Because you're sitting on 46 other buyers. And there's a reason why 47 were writing an offer. I have a feeling there wasn't 12 houses to choose from. Think about it, my friends.